What's up, guys? It's Nick from Nick's Dividends. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Monday was a good day. We received a nice dividend from SCHD. Most of the positions were within 0.5% of the opening. Microsoft and Apple both had bad days, down 1.5 and 1.25% respectively. JP Morgan had a great day, up almost 3%. This is likely due to the announcement that Silicon Valley Bank has been bought by First Citizens Bank, which will hopefully calm down the financial sector. Tuesday was a day of very little change from start to end. Johnson & Johnson was down about 1%. There doesn't seem to be any news at all for the drop. Microsoft has a steep drop at market open, perhaps related to Germany's competition regulator opening an antitrust investigation into Microsoft. The stock has mostly recovered by the end of the day, though. Apple was also mentioned on this report, which could also be the cause of its drop also. Wednesday was a good day. Microsoft rose about 2.2%, likely from a raised price target from KeyBank Capital. Apple rose about 1.9% with no real news. Duke Energy and Realty Income were both up about 1.6%. ETFs VOO and SCHD rose 1.4 and 1.2% respectively. Johnson & Johnson rose about 1% with no major news. Perhaps it was related to UBS beginning to track the stock and giving it a price target of $164. Microsoft had a great day on Thursday, up about 1.25%, even though the only real news was Google accusing them of anti-competitive practices in the cloud industries. They finally broke the $280 barrier they have been running into for the last 2 weeks. Apple followed, up about 1.03% with no major news items. Tech as a whole was up about 1%. Realty Income was also up about 1% with absolutely no news whatsoever. The PCE report came in lower than expected on Friday, meaning personal consumption expense inflation is continuing to drop. Microsoft and Apple led the way again on Friday, both up about 1.5%. No major news, but speculation is some people may be moving their money from the banks into the tech stocks out of fears of instability in the banking sector. Both ETFs, VOO and SCHD were up, with VOO rising about 1.4% and SCHD rising about 1.2%. JP Morgan also rose about 1.2%, and Johnson & Johnson and Realty Income also both came in up about 1%. We had a great week for dividends with almost $76 coming in. SCHD paid almost $70 and VOO paid just under $6. We are super close to dripping a full share of SCHD, picking up 0.98 shares. VOO, on the other hand, barely picked up anything as it is rather expensive, only buying 0.016 shares. On Thursday, I added another $200 to the account and picked up 2 more shares of SCHD at $72.50 each, and then on Friday I picked up 1 more share of Realty Income at $62.70. Looking at the dashboard, we are pretty deep in the black now, up just over 2.1% or $521, which also puts us in the black when you include the losses from 3M and Home Depot. Yield on cost is looking good compared to the yield. Hopefully it keeps improving. Looking at the income estimates, we are about 3/4 of the way to the goal of $1,000 per year, almost up to $2 per day. So far on the year, we have earned $172 in dividends, which should just keep going up quarter over quarter. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope to have you join me again next week.